We're Team Jamboree, and we're focusing on core value number 2, which is understanding that writing is shaped by your audience, purpose, and context. More specifically, we want to relate this to our recent Gila video that we watched in last class. So when you're writing a paper or you're creating a video, one of the most important things to focus on is engaging your audience. You want to get a reaction out of them, either with humor, good language, and interesting topics. When you're writing your papers and creating videos, you want to take risks because it surprises the audience. It changes the status quo.
Right, Jess. In our video, we simplified ideas to basic scenarios that engage the audience by putting complex issues into more understandable terms. As a writer, the last thing you want to do is leave your audience confused. To prevent confusion, a writer can use metaphors to relate the topic to his audience. In our video, we used trust falls to relate our scenarios in a way our audience could understand. At the same time, through our trust falls, we entertained our audience in a professional manner that did not insult people, but still gave them a pleasing experience.
That's right.
We also used real-life experiences that are well known in the news, such as Bernie Madoff. When people can connect or relate to something, they automatically become more engaged. That's why we use this popular topic with well-known authority figures in people's everyday lives, such as police officers and the government.
Thanks, Andy. Following off of that, it's also important to appeal to your audience. In the words of Sal Pal, we are in the emotional transportation business, and therefore it is vital to surprise and entertain, as Jess mentioned earlier. This also requires writers to gauge their work towards their audience. In the case of our video, the audience was Dr. Giampalmi, primarily, and the class, secondarily. To do this, we used language that college students and academically charged individuals would understand. Also, since the video was not geared towards doctors, we used layman terms instead of medical jargon to discuss Henrietta's cancer. Additionally, we assumed that our audience had a full understanding of the book and took a deeper look at the themes rather than having to explain the plot all over again. Things like this simplify and connect a person's writing. And overall, what we discussed in this video shows how incorporating core value number 2, understanding that writing is geared towards audiences, makes your writing more engaging and bringing a writer from a high school level to a college level and even beyond.
Jamboree out!